All right. Hi, how are you today? This is Chicks Talking Pics, and we're coming to you from, well, I'm from South Dakota today. And Jenny?
I'm in San Diego.
All right. And we're two nature nuts that like to review images. We've got a little bit of background doing that. We've worked together several times, critiquing or discussing images at the San Diego County Fair. And we're here to help you, better your photography, help you do rank higher in competitions, things like that. So I'm Sandy Zelasco. Most of you probably know me already. I'm a wildlife and nature photographer in sunny Southern California. And I'm up here doing a workshop. Jenny?
Yeah, and I'm Jenny. And if you haven't taken a look at our intro video, you can do that on the front of our page. So we don't have to repeat everything here every week. But yeah, ready to look
Good.
at some images.
All right. Let's see the first one here. I think we have 3 images today. Let's get here. This image is sent in by Rick Gauthreaux. Thank you very much, Rick.
Yep.
It's a beautiful image. I just love the peacefulness of it, and the quality of light, and turning it into black and white was really stunning because those trees on the right just pop out of that fog, and it's just a beautiful image. I love it for a lot of reasons, but a couple of things that I think you may improve on is I'm just now noticing there are dust spots up in the right top hand corner. Yeah. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 that I can see right offhand. Can you see those 2, Jenny? Yeah.
See that one. Is that one?
Yeah, maybe that one. And there's one right above the mountain, just like right directly above it.
Oh yeah, right here.
And then another one to the right, another 2 to the right, almost to the right of the whole page. So take a look at those. You might want to clear those up before you enter that into a competition. And for me, this one, the horizons seems crooked to me. That might not be so, but it's my perception. Jenny, what do you think? Is it kind of leaning to the right for you, or?
I hadn't noticed that because of the way the river's coming through.
Okay.
It could be, or it could just be deceptive because of the way the river curves.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I agree. I mean, it's a classic Yosemite sort of image, and I love the tonal values. He's got the whites are white, the blacks are black. There's not, besides the dust spots, the only other little thing, very minor thing that caught my eye was this little tree poking in here on the side, which, I mean, if you could crop it out, if you're entering it in a contest, you probably can't clone it out unless the competition allows that. If I was going to print it and put it on a wall, I would probably remove that just because artistically it catches your eye. But yeah, that one didn't. I mean, it's a gorgeous shot.
Yeah, that one didn't catch my eye. So now that you pointed it out, it does.
It didn't catch my eye right away. I was sitting here looking, trying to find something. And like I said, I couldn't find a whole lot to nitpick about. And that was the only thing. And you found some dust spots. Other than that, it's a great image.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. And the only other thing I would say is we see a lot of Yosemite images when we're judging. So, I almost want to say, unless you have a really spectacular Yosemite image, it's going to blow our socks off, then I don't know. I'm not saying I'm tired of seeing them, but I see a lot of them.
It would make a great wall portrait,
yes,
wall art, but it might not do well in a competition just because of the, like you say, having seen it so many times.
Right. Good. Okay. Well, thanks, Rick. Actually, our next image is from Rick also, so thank you for sending that in. Jenny, you want to start with this one?
Sure. And I can imagine this is most likely a zoo image. So kudos on cropping in and keeping away any distracting elements that would be telltale signs that it's a zoo image. It's just a really great portrait. I mean, the details in the face, in the fur, the tonal values are really nice. The color, there's a nice catch light in the eye. It's got such a thoughtful expression. You know, it's just sitting there peacefully in its own thoughts. And yeah, it's a great
contemplating.
orangutan picture.
Yeah, it's a very nice image, just a very nice image. I love the position of the eyes. They're not, I'm one that doesn't like eyes that stare at you because I feel I've disturbed the animal. So I'd rather not see an eye looking at me, but that's just a personal preference. You know, a lot of people like to see those eyes pop off the page, like if you see a wolf or something. So I totally get that everybody has a different opinion about that. The only other thing I think I might do is darken the top two corners. You know, just tone down that green a little bit so it's not so competing with the orange of the fur. And that top left-hand corner where that's kind of a gray color, I think you could eliminate kind of that, make it a lot darker, and it would help focus all of our attention to the eyes. Not that my eye doesn't go there already. I just think, you know, that might help just a little bit, might push it over the edge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think if the eyes were looking directly at us, the whole mood of the photo would change. Because now it's almost like you're looking at this animal that's, you know, lost in his thoughts. Whereas if he was staring right at us or right at the camera, it would be more confrontational.
Yeah, I feel more part of his world now that I'm not disturbing him. So that's that. I guess that's the feeling I like to see in an image.
Yeah.
All right, Rick, very good. Thank you very much. All right. And Rick's third image he sent us today, it's just a beautiful image. I just love the flow. You know, the low angle is unusual. And so we don't see that a lot in this, you know, in a waterfall or you know, river or soft moving water. I don't see that a lot. I really appreciate that you took the time to get down low and tell us a different story of this waterfall. It's beautifully done. I think the speed of the whatever shutter speed you used was you know, just appropriate for the scene. Jenny?
One of the things that bothered me about this image, and it's probably totally an optical illusion. If you look at the edge here, where the waterfall meets the land, especially in this section, the more I look at it, it just looks odd. And I know it's natural. And I think it's an effect of the slow water coming over. And then you've got this really crisp line where the background starts. And for some reason, I just, my eyes keep going to that. Excuse me. And I can't enjoy the rest of the image because I keep looking at that area right here.
So what would you do to
look odd?
What would you do to fix that, or how?
I don't know that you can, because I think it's the slow motion water coming over the falls gives that edge the look it has. And you can't really put the background out of focus without losing the depth that he has up front.
Yeah, I think if you put the background, that little strip of background out of focus, you'd even enhance that edge more. And you don't really, if that's bothering you,
it might, but you would also lose the forward focus. I mean, you would lose your depth of focus that he has.
Right.
So I don't know how it could be fixed. I think it's just the way the optics worked in this case. And It may not bother anyone else. If for some reason it bothered me.
Yeah, no, that didn't bother me.
Okay, there you go. But
Yeah.
that's, one judge versus another judge.
Yeah,
So,
I like the hint of blue sky behind it, and you're in a forest type setting with the rest of the that upper strip. So I like that.
yeah, I think cropping it out, you would lose something as
Oh
well.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
other than that, I mean, it's gorgeous. Some of the whites are a little lacking in detail, but I think that's just because it's the moving water as well as being so white.
Okay, I'm gonna draw on the screen. There's one little white spot that bothers me right there. And I'm getting really picky because I know I think Rick would appreciate it. So that, and also these ones at the top, these like that are going through the trees maybe, or just maybe darken down some of these little limbs up here a little bit. I don't know. Right here, I'm just getting really nitpicky now, So Rick, don't take that too personal.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard when you have a really great image to find something to say other than great job. So sometimes you get picky.
Right. So yeah, beautiful, beautiful shot. This would look good on acrylic, I think. I don't know, acrylic or metal or something. Something with a nice gloss to it.
I agree.
All right. Okay. Well, there you go, Rick. That's it for us. Let me see if I can move on to the next. So if anybody out there is interested in having Jenny and I discuss your images, please send them to chickstalkingpics@gmail.com. We review them every couple of weeks. So, just hold your horses, and we'll be putting them up on the YouTube channel. You can also request a copy of the recording sent to you. So that's, totally possible. Make sure your images are no larger than 1920 on the longest side and put them in a JPEG format. And if you don't want your images critiqued, don't send them. So,
yep. And so that you always know when we're posting a new, sorry, excuse me, when we're posting new videos, hit the subscribe button and the little bell with the all, and you'll find out when we have new videos posted.
All right, sounds great. Well, Jenny, it was nice to see you again this week. And again, thank you to Rick for sending those images in. And we will see you in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
Bye.